Hey, what's going on, Archons? Welcome to another AOA Extravaganza unboxing. That's right. Today I'm using the Sanctimonious mat because I've been missing my man Dan. That's right, Dan is someone. And I got to chat with him today on the phone. It was really nice, and I realized I missed the dude. I wish I didn't have a border closing so I could just drive down and see him. Freaking COVID. But yeah, so if you see Dan, tell him you miss him too. Say it's from me. Alright. Oh, the name of this deck. Ready? The Screaming Outlaw. Hell yeah. Logos, Mars, and Brobnar. So much Brobnar. My appreciation of AOA Brobnar is through the roof right now. Probably because I have that double Might Makes Right deck, which if it just had like 3 more Ember Controller cards would just be so amazing. So yeah, but here we are. Here we are. Whoops. Let's throw that down and see what we got in here. We got Drummernaut, Foozle, Grogs, Groke, Into the Fray, Crapper, Ogopogo, Screech Bomb, very nice, the Flex, Grumpus Tamer, War Grumpus, ooh, Archie, Cutthroat, Helperbot, Standardized Testing, Fila, Graft, Jargoggle, Finger Trap, Remote Access, Rocket Boots, Sloppy, Master the Theory, and on to Mars with a Mars First, Mind Warper, Mind Worm, Mothergun, Tixel Beam Buckler, Harvester, Shockworm, Key Abduction, and lastly we have a Mothership support. I know everyone got excited when they saw that Key Abduction. I did too, if I'm going to be honest. So, again, not a ton of Ember Control, but it does have Ember Control that counts, I think, here. So let's do the pips first. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wow, none in Brobnar. So we got 10 pips and creatures. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 creatures. So we got a lot of creatures in Brobnar, which is pretty tight. What am I really liking here? Well, there's the rest of the stats for you to see. So what I like, I'm actually going to do this one house by house, which I haven't done in a little hot minute here. So I do like the War Grumpus with the Grumpus Tamers. I kind of wish I had a War Chest in this deck because I have done some silly things with that combo. Yeah, I like that the Grumpus Tamer gets me the War Grumpuses. I like that it's neighboring giant creatures, so are all my creatures here giants? They are. I do like Groke Drummernaut aspect. I like Into the Fray. For the remainder of the turn, creature gains fight, ready this creature. Okay, I like Into the Fray with War Grumpus because I can actually put it next to something like a Groke and get a double fight in because I can go boom, 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 that sort of thing. And if I put something like a Groggins or Ogopogo, I can do even more damage, so I'm really liking that aspect. I wish I had something that could just... I wish I had a Ganger in here, of course. Screech Bomb's really nice for a little bit of Ember Control. The Flex is obviously looking for Groggins. The Foozle is great as well because after any creature has been destroyed this turn, gain 1. So I mean, I could see this being next to the War Grumpus. If you can get their board off, you can actually use a double Reap. Reap once, and then War Grumpus, and there's no creatures. You may ready and fight. So I ready, no need to fight, Reap again. So that's really good. That's where the burst comes with these War Grumpuses that I really like in Brobnar. This is actually, aside from not having Ganger, This is a pretty epic Brobnar house for me. I really like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures in here. We'll call it 8 because Gargantus Crapper is useless to me. It's dead to me. I like the Drummernaut as well for the sake of bringing back Grok and allowing to keep fighting that way. It also gives me a position if Grok comes out early, return it to my hand and put it next to a War Grumpus for a little bit of extra Ember control. So that's where I'm thinking with the Brobnarians. And now over to the Logotarians. We have just 3 creatures here. Or 4 creatures. I like Jargoggle, Fila, Helperbot, and Archimedes, to be honest. Like, Archie next to Helperbot and Fila is fantastic. Even Jargoggle, all those are great candidates to be next to Archie to get that extra play ability of put them back in your archives. I love that, especially with Helperbot and standardized testing, because the 1 power means that most likely will go off. So I'm a big fan of that. Rocket Boots as well is probably not going to be played on a Logos creature. Yeah, it's not. That is going to definitely be played on a Brobnar or a Mars creature. I haven't gotten to the Mars yet, so I don't know who's there that I want to go with, but there's definitely like War Grumpus, Foozle is a good candidate, and then of course just Master of the Theory, Sloppy Lagwort is great, Remote Access fine. Quantum Finger Trap, the other night when I played a deck that had this in it, I realized how great Fila and Quantum is, so you can basically put Fila down next to something, and then play a creature next to it, move Fila, play another creature, so you actually get that good value there. Graft is phenomenal. I'm so happy that I have Cutthroat and Graft. Both are really fantastic things in this day and age, especially the Graft. I love it. It's going to be an insurance policy against anyone trying to just go wild and burst tons, so I like that. What else? Yeah, again, standardized testing gives you the ability to do some board control, especially really big creatures. With the gigantic creatures, that allows you to have a mitigation for that at the very least, which I like. Moving on to Mars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures with the Key Abduction. You could pull off the Key Abduction. It is possible. I like that we got the Stunning here. Harvester is great. The direct damage as soon as you play is fantastic. Mother Gun again, some more waves dealing damage. Mindwarp again, really good card for board control. And of course Mind Warper is great. Mars first candidates. Harvester to just get lots of Ember, and then Mind Warper for Ember control. Because this deck is a little light on the Ember control. You have this so you can't let Reaping get too wild. But aside from that, there's really only the Mind Warper and the Grok and the Graft and Screech Bomb. So there are some cards that's going to buy you a couple turns, but you need to be on the offensive with this deck to do it. Which means when you call Logos, you're not really reaping much. For each friendly Mars creature, deal 2 damage to a creature. Does it say ready and use? Yeah, unfortunately I do have to use as well. Yeah, so this just gives good opportunities, I think. Especially, I like Key Abduction. If the Harvester gets in a bad position, you can actually just Key Abduct it back to your hand and place it as you need. Getting back the Beam Bucklers for more damage is fantastic as well. Yeah, so I'm liking the Mars. This Mars is a good Mars, and Mars has been lacking in my polls so far, so I'm really excited to see this stuff. Again, going back to the logos here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 12 are generating Ember. That's nice. The Rocket Boots, yeah, I like this though. This Logos is I'm not mad at this Logos. So 4 creatures is fine. You'll be calling Logos now and then. It's going to be setting you up, which is like a really very Logotarian thing to do, is just set things up. So I do like it. I'm excited to test this deck out, actually, very much so. I think it has some very amazing, neat things in the works here, and I just can't wait to see what happens. Even though it is lighter on Ember control, I think the Screaming Outlaw is going to produce some very fun results. So be sure to stay tuned for that on stream this week, because this one's going to be a fun one to test out. Hope you enjoyed this. Please check out some of my other videos, and as always, may your Ember never be stolen and your keys forged promptly. Have a good one.